How to get addicted to studying. I know, that sounds completely backwards, maybe even impossible. But what if I told you the problem isn't your willpower? What if it's just the software your brain is running? Let's get into it.
Okay, let's be real for a second. Does this sound familiar? You sit down, you have every intention of crushing that textbook, and then bam, minutes later you're 3 hours deep into a TikTok scroll. You are not alone in this, and figuring out why this happens is the absolute first step to fixing it.
And this is maybe the most important thing you'll hear today. This is not a personal failure. You're not lazy. Your brain has literally been hijacked by a super powerful chemical that decides what's interesting and what feels like, well, torture.
And that brings us to the main character in this whole story, dopamine. Seriously, if you can understand this one little neurotransmitter, you unlock the secret to focus.
So what is dopamine really? Just think of it as your brain's own little reward system. It's the chemical that goes, hey, that felt awesome. Let's do that again. It gets released whenever you feel pleasure, and it is the main thing driving your motivation to do, well, anything.
And this drive it's unbelievably powerful. Your brain is hardwired for efficiency, which means it is constantly scanning your world for the fastest, easiest dopamine hit it can find. It's a pure, simple, heat-seeking missile for pleasure.
And just look at this contrast here. This explains everything. On one side, you've got activities that are literally engineered to flood your brain with a massive, instant shot of dopamine for basically zero effort. And on the other side, you've got things that require real focus, real effort, for a much smaller, delayed reward. That heat-seeking missile in your head, it's always going to choose the easy path.
So, this is what that looks like in real life. You wake up, you grab your phone, and boom, your dopamine skyrockets. Then you try the study, and your levels just plummet. And that low state feels horrible, right? It feels like withdrawal. So what do? You reach for your phone or a snack to get another hit, and that cycle just repeats all day, making focused work feel absolutely impossible.
So, how in the world do we fix this cycle? We start by resetting the whole system. It's time for what a lot of people call a dopamine detox. It's a way to recalibrate your brain and basically tame that beast.
The core idea here is actually really simple. Your brain's baseline for what it considers pleasurable is just set way too high. We need to bring it back down. By just spending a little bit of time each day without all that noise, no phone, no music, just you start to reset your sensitivity. Yeah, it's going to feel awful at first, but that's actually how you know it's working.
And that idea builds into this really powerful strategy called dopamine loading. The logic is simple. Do the hard, boring, low dopamine stuff first thing in the morning when your brain is fresh. You save all those high dopamine rewards for the end of the day. This way you earn your fun and you can actually enjoy it 100% guilt-free because all the important stuff is already finished.
So what does that actually look like? Well, your new morning